Hi everyone, and welcome back to Table Talk for this week. Many of you would have seen the post that I put up yesterday outside the old city walls of Jerusalem, where as I finished talking about Hakarat Tov, thanking God and thanking the people who are so instrumental in the good in our lives, we heard sirens in the background, sirens of police cars and of ambulances rushing to the aid of people who were being stabbed to death by terrorists. They were being stabbed to death outside the holy city walls of Jerusalem, a city of Shalem, a city of unity, of completion, where the Jewish people built the temple so many thousands of years ago, and since 1948 have been calling back all of the nations of the world to connect to God in their way in the city of Jerusalem. But yet these terrorists have absolutely no regard for peace, for holiness, for love of another human being. And I want to show you how that connects to this week's Parsha and to the Jewish people and all that connect to us in good ways. In this week's portion, Jacob is finally passing away. Yaakov, who's been through so much in his life, is passing away. And what does he do as his last actions in the world? He blesses his sons and his grandchildren. He brings Joseph, his favorite son, to him. And how is it that he blesses him? He says like this, Vayevarech et Yosef, and he blessed Yosef. Vayomar ha'Elohim asher hitalchu avotai lefanav, Avram Yitzchak Elohim haro'eh oti me'odi ad hayom hazeh. He's calling on God, the God of Abraham and Isaac, the God that walked with those fathers and then walked with Jacob. And he says, Hamalach hagoel oti mikol ra. That malach, that godliness, that angel that protected me, that redeemed me from all bad, Yevarech et hana'arim, should bless the children, you and your children, my grandchildren. V'kareh behem shmi v'shem avotai Yitzchak v'yidgeu larov b'kerev ha'aretz. And they should call the name of God, the same God that my father and my grandfather started to reveal into this world. The Jewish people have always been connected to our history. And that is why we have such a powerful and positive hoveh, present and future. Is because we never forget the past. We never forget the walls of Jerusalem and what they stand for. We never forget that Jerusalem is about calling, as we say on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, Beiti, Beiti Kareh L'chol Ha'amim, that this needs to be a place for God to connect to and for all people to connect to God. The Jewish people will never forget our past. We will never forget the good of our past and the bad of our past. We will live with it in the present and we'll bring it into our future. And we will hopefully share all of that positive when we overcome again and again all of those people, all of those movements, all of those organizations that try and destroy us, try and put us down. They will never put us down. They will never, ever, ever overcome the Jewish people in the land of Israel. Why? Because we connect to our past. We connect to God, who is Haya, Hoveh, V'yiyeh. He's in our past, in our present, and in our future. Have a Shabbat Shalom. Connect with your family. Connect with the people around you in a positive way. Let's bring light into our families, into the world. Let's bring Shalom, peace, in the name of our holy city, Yerushalem, Jerusalem. Shabbat Shalom.